Hi, we're here at the Grand Canyon Bahá'í Conference, and we welcome you. Thank you for watching Baha'i World TV. Hi, what is your name?
Hi, I'm Martin Feridian.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty nice. It's a nice day out. Glad to be here.
Wonderful. Share with us a little bit about your experience at the conference here today.
It's been pretty fun. Get to see some friends I haven't seen in a while, attend some programs. It's good emotionally and spiritually.
What are some of the things that stand out to you about the conduct of your fellow Baha'i youth?
I notice, compared to other youth, they seem a lot more respectful and courteous, and also conscientious of other people around them. They try not to say stuff that would offend other people in the group or in a distance where they can be heard.
Is there anything about this conference that stands out from other occasions you've been to?
Yeah, I like that this one focuses on the active part of being a Baha'i rather than just being a part of the faith.
So, thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come and speak with us. About the camaraderie that Baha'is feel together, how do Baha'is feel when they're in the company of one another?
I mean, being around other Baha'is is just like being around, you know, just family and friends, and just the warmth we feel with each other, and sharing, you know, stories, and like going to other countries and trying to share your experiences of how it was to meet other people, meet cultures, and meet Baha'is. And I think that's how it should always feel whenever you're with other people, not only Baha'is but non-Baha'is. We should like make everybody feel that way.
Are you enjoying the conference?
Very, very much. It's a nice time.
Is there anything about the conference that's stood out to you?
Well, apart from visiting family and seeing friends, there have been a number of wonderful speakers and presentations, as well as artistic individuals here. So overall, it's been a wonderful experience so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
So what is your concept of service, if you could enlighten us?
Well, I think it's doing the best that you can and gathering up as many hopeful Baha'is as you can, teaching with youth, teaching the children, and hopefully giving them the knowledge for them to grow and to become better in the society.
So, what is your concept of service?
Well, service can be in many different forms, apart from work being worship. So just getting up in the morning and doing your job to the best of your ability, that is one form of service. And then really in altruistic fashion, where you just do something for another individual in the spirit of the faith.
wanted to ask you a little bit about your experiences in the Baha'i community.
Well, I was born in Botswana, Africa, and basically I was raised there, and just being in that Baha'i community, there's just, everyone is so involved and so into the faith over there, especially the youth and the children, and it's so amazing whenever you go to the Baha'i Center for children's classes or junior youth programs or any meetings, firesides, you'll just see like the youth there and the children so like passionate about the faith, which inspired us as pioneers to even be more passionate. So that was just one thing that is very very profound in the faith over there in Botswana.
What would you say to Baha'is who are interested in pioneering, but they might have some concern or reservation and they're not sure whether they should do it or not? What would you say to them?
Well, as far as Africa goes, it's a beautiful continent, and for Botswana, it's a very rapidly developing country, a lot of resources, and in terms of the Baha'i community, we're always needing to expand into the villages because most of the Baha'is are concentrated in the capital city and some of the other major cities. But as far as teaching goes, we're constantly expanding, and we're always in need of pioneers, especially the youth. And for anybody who wants to go to Botswana, it's a great country. It's very comfortable living, and of course there are the struggles, but I would suggest Botswana to anybody who would want to go to Southern Africa.
What is pioneering?
Pioneering is when you leave your comfort zone, your area that you probably have a job or you're going to school, and you leave for a period of time to devote your hours and commit yourself to not only sharing the message of Baha'u'llah, but really just taking your time to walk on the path of service with other individuals. And I think you can be homefront pioneers and leave your own city and go to another one if there's a place where you see the need for development of junior youth groups or the need of children's classes or children's class tutors or being a traveling tutor. They're all different forms of pioneering, and I think we can all find a place and a role that we can serve in this fashion, even if it is for 2 months of your summer vacation.
And what would you say to those who are maybe considering pioneering at some point in their lives?
I think it is a wonderful blessing and a gift you can give to yourself or your children because ultimately it molds you as an individual. It teaches you the idea that the world is greater than yourself, to embrace the spirituality, to kind of release yourself from the bounds of materialism in your own kind of day-to-day daily grind. And growing up, my family pioneered to one of the beautiful islands in the Caribbean called Trinidad and Tobago, and I was able to just be a child of that island, to be able to grow up with the people of the country, and to see my father serve as a physician and my mother, a wonderful, loving, devoted mom, and really a mother to all of the children of the country. And really, so growing up, I was able to be exposed to the concept of embracing everyone as your family, and doesn't matter, where you come from. The country I was born with denied us a safe haven, and Trinidad embraced us. And so to be able to give back to that country, whether it is through your profession or being involved in children's classes or study circles, or just being kind to your neighbor, I think those are all different forms of service. And hopefully as I continue in my career, I can serve humanity and continue to really ultimately be a servant of Baha'u'llah.
if there would be one feature about the Baha'i faith that you would like to share with all your friends if you could, what would it be?
Progressive revelation, because I think that's a huge concept in the Baha'i faith where every manifestation is from the same God. And I think that if people would just listen to that, they would be very, taken away by that, something like that. So I think that's a very important concept, that all these different religions are all from the same God, and it's time to get along and stop the war.
There's something that you could share with anybody that you could about the Baha'i faith. What would that one feature be?
Definitely that it is a very unified faith. There are a vast variety of cultures and of characters of different backgrounds coming together under one faith, and they're very cooperative with each other.
Say one thing about the Baha'i faith to everyone in the world. What would that one feature be? I'll ask both of you.
I think that the Baha'i faith is here to bring unity to all peoples of the world, and it sends a clear message to every person, and its pioneering is just something that allows everybody to receive the message of Baha'u'llah. And I think with the Baha'i faith, if everybody gets that message, everyone would be blessed. So
that if you could share with the whole world, what would that one thing be?
Well, of course, it is the unity, the concept of the oneness of humanity, and that we are all brothers and sisters, regardless of what background we belong to, what culture we're a part of, what race we are, what age we are. It transcends all boundaries.
So that takes a big load off everyone's back.
Absolutely. That's one of the most beautiful things about the faith, the concept of unity and diversity.
I think something that's always kept me going about the Baha'i faith is the amazing history that is behind the faith, and all the important figures in the Baha'i faith, and what they went through, and what they had to sacrifice for us as Baha'is living in today's society to be able to understand and accept the Baha'i faith and its teachings. So I think definitely the history is something that I would present to those who didn't know about the Baha'i faith.